So I've gone through one solution with the problem with position. Now there is another way, especially if we don't want to split our x and y axis, especially if we've got like a curved position line. So let's make a new comp and let me explain what I mean. So new comp, problem with position 2. Yep, I'm okay with that. Click OK. Let's make a rounded rectangle tool. Let's just move the arrow keys a little bit, so I've just got a nice curved edge just a little, hopefully, eventually. Perfect. There you go. Took some time. Let's press on the up and down arrow key. So let's go into my layer. Let's just move the anchor point, because I select that. If I click Y, making sure I've got snapping on. Let's go for renaming our layer, position. Let's go for press P on our keyboard, position keyframe here. Let's move down 2 seconds down the timeline. Let's just drag our object across, hold down Shift. Let's go past a little bit and press N. At the moment it looks exactly the same, just going across the X-axis. So now let's add a little bit of jazz with this. So as you can see, we've got our line here. And can you see these little handles here? Just there. If I drag that up, look, I can create a curved line. So now my object can go in a curved shape. So now we've got a little bit of X going across and a little bit of Y going up. So look. So now we're starting to create arcs within our animation. So I could split dimensions and then try and edit this speed graph that way, the value graph that way, but it gets a little bit messy trying to ease these and getting them to sync up correctly. So what I can do instead, I go to my graph editor, and I've got my graph editor here. Look, we've got X and Y going on. And if I click all graphs to view, now this time I'm actually going to edit my speed graph. So if I right click and go to edit speed graph, as you can see at the moment, it's just a linear keyframe, so it's a constant speed, and so that's why it looks really boring, because it's a constant speed all the way across. The reason why I know I'm in the speed graph, can you see blah 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 per second? That means I'm in the speed graph, and a linear keyframe is constant speed, so that's why it's just a straight line and it looks like nothing's happening. So if I select my keyframes again, and then if I press F9, now look, can you see how it speeds up? So it's fastest here, and then slowly speeds down. Okay, so let's have a look at that animation. So it speeds up, so it's at its quickest here, and then at the end there. It's almost doing exactly the same as our shape. So what I can do here is I can mess around with these Bezier handles here. So I'm dragging them into the center. And as you can see, look, it ramps up, so it's really quick in the center here. So let's have a look at this animation. You see how it whips across? So that's another solution to the position problem.